Welcome back to the channel where we delve deep into the world of gaming's greatest titans. Today, we're setting the stage for an epic clash between two colossal franchises that have shaped pop culture and gaming as we know it. It's Transformers Fall of Cybertron versus Godzilla Unleashed. We're diving into the mechanics, the graphics, the narratives, and their monumental impacts on the gaming community. Whether you're a hardened Autobot commander, a Decepticon strategist, or a seasoned kaiju wrangler, this showdown is tailored for you. So buckle up, adjust your optics, and prepare your atomic breath. We're about to embark on a comprehensive expert-level analysis to determine which of these gigantic games truly stands above the rest. Which titan of destruction comes out on top? Let's find out. First off, let's contextualize our contenders. Transformers Fall of Cybertron, released in 2012 by High Moon Studios, is a third-person shooter that plunges players into the cataclysmic final days of the war on Cybertron. On the flip side, we have Godzilla Unleashed, a 2007 fighting game developed by Pipeworks Software, unleashing a roster of iconic kaiju in a battle for Earth's destiny. The Transformers Legacy. Since its inception in 1984, the Transformers franchise has become a cornerstone of pop culture. Originating from a partnership between Hasbro and Takara Tomy, the transforming robot toys spawned an animated series, comics, and blockbuster films. The intricate lore of Autobots battling Decepticons over millennia has captivated audiences, exploring themes of identity, conflict, and evolution. The franchise's ability to reinvent itself while maintaining core narratives has solidified its enduring legacy. The Godzilla phenomenon. Godzilla, the king of the monsters, emerged from Toho's 1954 film as a metaphor for nuclear devastation. Over the decades, Godzilla has become a symbol of nature's wrath and humanity's hubris, starring in over 30 films and influencing the kaiju genre globally. The franchise delves into socio-political commentary, environmentalism, and the chaotic beauty of giant monsters clashing amidst human civilization. Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Released on August 21, 2012, FOC is available on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. The game is powered by the Unreal Engine 3, showcasing impressive technical capabilities for its time. It serves as a direct sequel to War for Cybertron, thrusting players into a desperate exodus as Cybertron collapses. The narrative unfolds through multiple character perspectives, providing a multifaceted view of the war's end. Godzilla Unleashed. Dropping on November 20, 2007, Godzilla Unleashed was released for the Wii, PlayStation 2, and PSP. Built using the custom Pipeworks G3 game engine, it features over 20 playable monsters from the Godzilla universe. The game presents an original storyline where colossal creatures fight for dominance amid environmental cataclysms exacerbated by mysterious crystals. Transformers Fall of Cybertron. FOC is a third-person shooter that masterfully integrates transformation between robot and vehicle forms, enhancing both combat and traversal. Each character class, Infiltrator, Destroyer, Titan, and Scientist, offers unique abilities and weaponry. For instance, Infiltrators possess grappling hooks and excel in speed. Titans wield heavy artillery and absorb significant damage. The game introduces advanced mechanics like the Teletran 1 upgrade system, allowing players to purchase and upgrade weapons and abilities with in-game currency. The single-player campaign spans 13 chapters, each tailored to the character's strengths, providing varied gameplay experiences, from stealth to full-scale warfare. Multiplayer modes expand the game's longevity, featuring Team Deathmatch, Conquest, Capture the Flag, and the Cooperative Escalation mode. Extensive customization options enable players to create their own Transformers, selecting from myriad parts and color schemes, affecting both aesthetics and performance. Godzilla Unleashed. As a 3D fighting game, Godzilla Unleashed places players in expansive arenas with fully destructible environments. Utilizing the Wii's motion controls, players execute attacks by mimicking movements, adding immersion, but introducing a learning curve. Each kaiju has distinct attributes. Godzilla 2000, balanced stats with atomic breath. King Ghidorah, high offense with energy beams but slower movement. Monsters are divided into factions: Earth Defenders, Global Defense Force, Aliens, and Mutants, each influencing the game's narrative path. The combat system includes Fury Mode, activated after filling a rage meter, granting temporary stat boosts. Comparison of gameplay styles. FOC delivers fast-paced, tactical shooting with smooth transformation mechanics enriching combat dynamics. The cover system and AI behavior are finely tuned, demanding strategic play even from veteran gamers. Godzilla Unleashed emphasizes melee combat and environmental interaction. However, the motion controls can be imprecise, potentially frustrating players accustomed to responsive inputs. The game's physics engine allows for large-scale destruction, but at the expense of precise controls. Visual style of Transformers: Fall of Cybertron. FOC showcases a dark, metallic aesthetic befitting a dying Cybertron. The use of Unreal Engine 3 enables high-resolution textures, dynamic lighting, and particle effects that heighten the sense of scale and intensity. Detailed character models. Each Transformer is meticulously designed, reflecting their G1 roots with modern enhancements. Cinematic cutscenes. Seamless integration with gameplay, utilizing in-engine assets for a cohesive experience. Environmental variety, from the claustrophobic corridors of Autobot bases to the vast open battlefields and the fiery depths of Cybertron's core. Visual style of Godzilla Unleashed. The game presents a colorful but less detailed visual approach due to hardware constraints. Destructible environments. Cities crumble realistically, with buildings reacting to impacts and weight. Authentic monster designs. Character models accurately represent their cinematic counterparts within technical limitations. Special effects. Energy attacks and explosions are visually distinct, though lacking the refinement seen in higher-end titles. Analysis of visual strengths and weaknesses. FOC's graphical fidelity contributes significantly to its immersive experience, utilizing advanced rendering techniques like normal mapping and HDR lighting. The consistent frame rate ensures smooth gameplay. Godzilla Unleashed prioritizes scale and destructibility over graphical polish. The technological limitations of the Wii and PS2 result in compromised visual quality. For experts accustomed to high-definition graphics, FOC provides a more visually satisfying experience. Plot details of Transformers: Fall of Cybertron. FOC weaves a rich narrative exploring the desperation of a planet on the brink of destruction. Multiple perspectives. Players control both Autobots and Decepticons, providing a nuanced view of the conflict. Character development. The game delves into personal arcs, such as Optimus Prime's burden of leadership and Starscream's betrayal. Pivotal events. The introduction of the Dinobots, the fall of Metroplex, and the launch of the Ark are monumental moments that impact the lore. The writing team worked closely with franchise experts to ensure canonical consistency, adding depth appreciated by lore enthusiasts. Narrative approach of Godzilla Unleashed. The game's story centers around the appearance of crystal meteorites that disrupt Earth's balance, empowering monsters and triggering disasters. Players influence the outcome through their actions, aligning with different factions. While it incorporates elements from the Godzilla mythos, the narrative is minimalistic and serves primarily as a backdrop. Character motivations are not deeply explored, aligning with traditional fighting game structures. FOC offers a compelling, character-driven story that enriches the gameplay experience. Its narrative complexity caters to an audience seeking immersive storytelling within an action game. Godzilla Unleashed lacks narrative depth, focusing on gameplay over plot. For experts valuing story, FOC holds a clear advantage. Audio elements in Transformers: Fall of Cybertron. The game's sound design is a standout feature. Original score, composed by Tyler Bates, the music intensifies emotional and action-packed moments. Voice acting, featuring talents like Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime, and Steve Blum, Shockwave, delivering performances with gravitas. Sound effects, high-fidelity sounds for transformations, weapons, and ambient machinery enhance immersion. Surround sound implementation utilizes positional audio cues, aiding gameplay and immersion. Audio elements in Godzilla Unleashed. The game leverages iconic monster sounds, accurate roars and cries from the Toho archives. Environmental audio, destruction sounds, and city ambience add to the atmosphere. However, criticisms include repetitive music tracks and less impactful sound effects compared to modern standards. FOC's audio elevates the overall experience, with meticulous attention to auditory details complementing the visual spectacle. Godzilla Unleashed, while nostalgic, falls short in creating an immersive soundscape due to technical and design limitations. Multiplayer features in Transformers Fall of Cybertron. FOC's multiplayer component is robust. Variety of modes, including competitive and cooperative options. Customization. Players can tailor their Transformers' appearance and loadout, affecting gameplay strategies. Progression system. Unlocking new abilities and gear keeps players engaged over time. The multiplayer servers fostered an active community, with players developing advanced tactics and engaging in organized matches. Multiplayer features in Godzilla Unleashed. Key aspects include local multiplayer, up to 4 players in split-screen battles. Monster roster, unlockable characters provide incentives to replay. Alternative endings, choices in story mode encourage multiple playthroughs. However, the absence of online multiplayer limits its long-term appeal, especially for experts seeking competitive play. FOC's depth in multiplayer modes and progression systems offers substantial replay value, catering to players interested in both competitive and cooperative experiences. Godzilla Unleashed relies on its character variety and local multiplayer, which may not suffice for those seeking extensive replayability. Reception of Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Metacritic scores averaging 79, PC, 84, PS3, and 83, Xbox 360. Praise for engaging storyline, polished gameplay mechanics, high production values. Awards. Nominated for Best Adapted Video Game at the Spike Video Game Awards 2012. Reception of Godzilla Unleashed. Metacritic scores 41, 55 PS2. Critiques unresponsive controls, especially on the Wii. Technical issues like frame rate drops. Positive notes, extensive roster of kaiju, destructible environments appreciated by fans. Despite shortcomings, it retains a cult following among die-hard Godzilla enthusiasts. FOC is often considered a benchmark for Transformers games, demonstrating that licensed titles can achieve critical and commercial success through quality development. Godzilla Unleashed has had a modest impact, primarily within niche circles, and highlights the challenges of adapting such franchises effectively in gaming. After a thorough analysis, it's evident that Transformers Fall of Cybertron delivers a superior gaming experience across multiple dimensions. Its combination of compelling narrative, innovative gameplay mechanics, impressive audiovisual presentation, and engaging multiplayer content creates a holistic and rewarding experience. In contrast, while Godzilla Unleashed offers moments of enjoyment, particularly for dedicated fans, it falls short in execution due to technical limitations and less refined gameplay. From an expert standpoint, FOC exemplifies how to harness a beloved franchise to create a game that not only pays homage to its source material, but also stands on its own merits. The verdict, Transformers Fall of Cybertron, emerges victorious in this ultimate showdown. What's your take? Do you agree that FOC outshines Godzilla Unleashed? Or do you think the raw, unbridled chaos of kaiju battles tips the scales? Share your insights in the comments below. Let's spark a detailed discussion, dissecting gameplay mechanics, narrative significance, and your personal experiences with these games. Thanks for tuning in, fellow experts and enthusiasts. We've journeyed through the metallic wastelands of Cybertron and the crumbling cities under kaiju siege. Both games hold unique places in the gaming landscape, catering to different tastes and offering distinct experiences. If you found this deep dive informative and engaging, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay updated on more in-depth analyses and discussions. We've got more epic content on the horizon, dissecting the games you love with the technical rigor and passion you expect.